Welcome back to Midday. We're joined by Nellie Dever from the Cooper Family Foundation, and we're doing our little check-in with you, Nellie, to see how this hospice expansion project is going. So we appreciate you being here. We're getting close.
You're welcome.
We're getting very close, right?
We're so close.
So
Actually,
close.
we handed the keys over today for the new renovated, I should say, reception, admin, waiting room, which is about 3,000 square feet.
Okay.
So the keys were turned over today for that. Over the next few days, they'll be moving their admin back into that space, and it'll become the new, going back to the a new entrance now. And we'll be handing over the keys to the addition, which is about 4,000 square feet. We'll be handing the keys over next week. At the end of next week.
How did this happen? It seems like just a little while ago we were talking about how, you know, you were really at the early stages and now you're almost done. So just take us through again, remind us a little bit about this expansion. What does it include and really how important is it?
Aside from renovating their admin reception space, the new building itself is a outreach building.
Okay.
So it is not additional beds. So there's going to be the Marjorie Willoughby Snowden Hospice, where it's patient care. And then this building is for outreach programs, and it's going to be for grief and bereavement, alternative therapy, helping loved ones at home learn how to take care of their loved ones who want to have their final days at home. So one of the rooms has a capacity of up to 60 people.
Oh, wow.
Where they've got, you know, like the beautiful projector coming out of the ceiling and the blinds that automatically coming down and blackouts and screen.
Beautiful.
And no, it's amazing. And then they've got, Wendy likes to call it their fireside room, which is a multi-purpose boardroom, but also available for large family counseling space.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
then
So
they
it's
have,
cozy
it's
and
cozy,
welcoming.
Fireplace, it's gorgeous. And then they have a new crafters room. So they never really had a crafters room. They were just kind of, it was more of a
wherever they could do it.
So now they've got a beautiful crafters room. And then we wanted them to also be able to grow into it into the future. So we gave them a big bonus flex space downstairs. And then we couldn't forget about the gardens. And we, with their entrance, there's a beautiful covered, huge pergola in the back. There's a big, big covered deck, another pergola, and a whole bunch of retaining walls in their gardens. And it's amazing.
So exciting.
It's amazing.
Get so excited. I love when you talk about it. We had a crew there this week and just checking in to see how things were going. So these are some of the images right here. Is this the boardroom that you were talking about? Or?
So the space Wendy's in right now with Jill, this is the large meeting room. This is the room that holds up to 60. Okay. Those are all built-in benches for storage. That was something that they also had a shortage of with storage. It's a panoramic view of the east, west, and north city, wraparound windows. That's the front, so it shows there's...
it is different, isn't it?
Yeah, in between the two, there is a breezeway, and it's glass.
Oh, that's so nice.
So you can actually sit in that space alone, and then below it, there's an alcove that we've put in, which is going to be like a reflective meditation space for them. And then, it's
beautiful.
So exciting. It is. It's gorgeous.
We've asked you this on the show before, Nellie, but I have to ask you again, and I know Wendy's spoken to it as well, but the meaning behind having this expansion is just, it's so meaningful, right, for the hospice?
It's so meaningful for the hospice, and not only the hospice, they're gems, they're angels. I don't know how much better you could describe who works there.
They're amazing.
And what it means to the whole community at large, but not only what it means to them, but to the region and to the families who've been there and to those who may be going there. And it's been such an experience for all of our sub-trades. We've had, and you know how you said, like, how did this happen?
Right.
It happened because we had 53 sponsors. That doesn't include the partners, like the Pass and Broadcast Group, right? Like helping us get the word out there about what we're doing. But 53 different organizations and businesses, you know, kudos to someone like Home Hardware. So what they did is they went above and beyond contractor's price. They went to all of their suppliers and they said, you know what, we've got this foundation in Kamloops who wants to do something for the hospice. How can we beat the contractor's price? And they did. And they came back with this huge discount for us. And then the family matched that and they put more money into the foundation for the next project. So that's something else too. All of these organizations who gave, let's say they gave, I don't know the number, I'll give that in April, but let's say they gave $100,000 above and beyond. The family matched that dollar per dollar back into the foundation, which we're going to turn around and put it back into the community. So
fantastic.
Yeah, crazy.
I love it.
It's amazing.
We know you have another project on
It's
on
already
the tip of your tongue, but we won't ask you about that today. Maybe the next time you're on, we can talk about that, or whenever you're ready to release the details.
I just quickly want to say thank you to everybody, of course, and to the hospice. April 26th is a Friday. That's the day we're going to be doing a big community garden party, inviting the community, the volunteers, families who've gone through to help us re-put the garden back together. And then we'll be doing the formal ribbon cutting that day. And shortly thereafter, we'll announce the next project.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Well, wonderful work. Thank you so much, Nellie. We're back in a couple of minutes. There's the information for the Cooper Family Foundation if you would like to contact them or find out what the next project will be, and you'll find that out. Not yet, but you can
contact us for that.
don't ask questions. No. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.